I want to give a shout out to my main man, the Donald Trump. But Donald, you still don't got more money than me. I be making money like Bitcoin.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
What?
Donald Trump.
I be thumping, slam dunking, pumping. I be Donald Trumpin'. I trump these motherfuckers on every fucking level. Sexy angel on my shoulder, but I listen to my devil. I trump them in the club. I trump them with my clout. We gonna see who's trumping when I buy your bitch ass out. I trump from side to side. I trump them in my ride. If they say I wasn't trumping, then you know they fucking lied. I trump so fucking hard, I hurt their fucking pride. I can show you how to trump. Move your fists like they glide. Move your fists from side to side. That's right, side to side. Then you shake your shoulders like this. That's right. You can trump them in the mall or trump them in the shower. I trump in all the honeys cause they know who's got the power. I trump so fucking high, call me Trump Tower. Trumpet can't be bought and trumpet can't be taught. All around the world they call me Mr. Trump a lot. All around the world they call me Mr. Trump a lot.
Like Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Yeah,
Donald Trump.
Like
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
I be bumping, yeah, fist pumping, pumping, what? Slam dunking, funkin', big game hunting, stunting. I be Donald Trump. I trumpin' in the Gucci store, bitches know my name. I trump to the jewelry store, 50 on my chain. Trumpin' is a frame of mind, trumpin' on the brain. I roll up like a pimp with my Tom Ford cane. When I roll up to the bank, they treat me like a king. Honeys, don't be nervous, got lots of Adidas slang. But if you wanna crush, then kiss my pinky ring. My trumpin' feels so good, I make these bitches sing. I tell them that they hired, I tell them that they fired. You can't tell me shit, cause your Trump card's expired. Trumpin' with my cash, I'll teach you how to spend this. I'll be Donald Trump, you be my apprentice. I'll teach you something new, don't ever forget this. Anyone can do it, no need to practice. Move your fists like they glide, move your fists from side to side. And then you shake your shoulders and do it with some pride.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
What?
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
What?
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
What?
Donald Trump.
I be bumping, what? Fist pumping, pumping, what? Slam dunking, funkin', big booty humping, stunting. I be Donald Trumpin'.
Welcome to the Legacy Right. How you doing, Andrew?
I'll be
You
Donald Trump.
Trumping? You be Donald Trumping? I don't believe you. You're not Donald
Oh,
Trumping.
okay.
We be Donald Trumping because you know how it is out there in the
In Trump
legacy
land.
media days. Oh, in the Trump land. Legacy media Trump lands, you know. So this is the Legacy Right live, the 9th edition. I am the legacy of Jennifer and Kaiser. We got some guests for you today, and we're just going to talk a lot of shit and tell you that Twitter is not a real place. Everybody on Twitter is a bunch of fucking retards, just about, especially the leftists. And Donald Trump fucking smoked Kamala Harris. But at the same time, is it all fake and gay?
Could be.
So
We'll find out.
it is. We'll find out. We'll find out. So, but before that, if you don't like us, you'll definitely like this dude, Sean Collins, a man with a lot to say. Buds in reality, the number one libertarian or anarchist. Fuck libertarians. The number one anarchist podcast in all of Detroit. Go tune in. Go like. Go subscribe. Go post up and get this man bigger than Joe Rogan. So Buds in Reality always drops every Friday at midnight. Check that dude out. So in it, and while we're at it too, Who Touched the Thermostat, whotouchedit.com. You can get nice apparel like this, political statements. Because I mean, commies just need to get a free ride to the other side. Ain't that right, Andrew?
Gotta feed those fish and sharks.
Your mic's a little low. Fix that.
You forgive me. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Get a little low. You need to get one of these, honestly, and
I
maybe.
know.
So why don't you fix that, Jamie, and get your Google ready, and I'll bring everybody up.
Donald Trump.
What's going on?
Donald Trump. Where the fuck do you find these
Welcome.
things?
That's Bitcoin.
YouTube.
Who that guy is.
Bitcoin is legendary. Well, at least to me, at least.
Bitcoin is legendary. Welcome aboard to the Legacy, Chris, Cassie, and Becca. So,
What's up?
how are you guys doing tonight?
We're here.
Excellent. Yourself?
Alive.
You know what?
Excellent.
November 5th came and went, and we're all still alive. Nobody
That's all that
has
matters.
died.
And I'm still
It's still not January 6th yet.
I'm waiting for January 6th.
We're working towards breaking through to the other side.
Break on through to the other side. Doors, if anybody.
Yeah.
Great song.
Anyone?
Yeah, fantastic song, actually. The Doors.
Yeah.
is one of the best. Jim Morrison did not kill himself.
No.
I really don't think he did, actually.
He was drunk. I'm famous. No, he was. I'm drunk. I'm famous. I'm drunk. I'm dead.
Someone killed him.
That's the entire movie right there. Yeah.
Someone
I
killed him.
mean, I haven't
It was
delved
Hillary.
into it a lot, but
I think it was Hillary.
Make a good discussion for another time.
Yeah, I think Hillary stuck the needle in his arm and got him drunk, and he died. Okay.
It's her first kill.
Allegedly. Yes, it was her first kill.
Where's my phone?
Yeah, the first time is always the sloppiest.
Just so you know, me saying that, I do like my life. I do not want to unalive myself. So everything's fine. So if I go missing,
He did
I'm
not
happy.
uninstall himself.
If I went missing, look in P. Diddy's basement.
Oh God.
Oh,
Oh,
I think
God.
I'd rather be
Yeah.
in Jeffrey Epstein's basement. At least I'm the one that's probably like the snitch on that one.
They've probably both been in each other's basements.
Probably.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, come on, think about it. And
They probably-
sex trafficking, and especially child sex trafficking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's a no in my world. And
Probably met at the CIA.
Did we ever find out where the information came from that Homeland Security rated him on? Like, did we ever find out where that intel came from or what that specific intel was?
I don't think we
No,
ever
not
will.
particularly.
Honestly.
they probably had a mole.
It was after Epstein, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay. I was
definitely
talking
had
about Diddy.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like they got Diddy, like I can't even remember how long ago, but it was Epstein first, and then
Yeah.
Diddy comes out of nowhere, and it's like,
They had a mole. They had a mole.
They definitely had somebody on the
bodyguard
inside.
is going around talking. That's for sure.
Mm-mm.
They had somebody that probably worked security or just worked security outside the room that could hear everything going on, or somebody maybe on the inside, because I'm sure those parties, they had like people that were just walking around and serving drinks, be one of those people.
Yep.
That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. And then, once you can, go to the judge. If you are an undercover cop, you go to the judge and you say, dude, I just saw this shit. And nowadays, cameras are so small, you could just carry one on you and, record it and be like, yo, here's the recorder. I'm going home. See ya.
Katie's comment.
Yep.
Ooh.
I want to
Good theory.
I want to get to that theory. I like that theory. I was watching, and I'll get to this in my feed. I'm going to share some of my Twitter feed today. But I was watching MSNBC earlier, and they'll take little bits, like 3 words, 4 words from a sentence, and they'll get those same 3 or 4 words from 5 or 6 different Trump rallies, and they'll be like, look what Trump's saying at all his rallies, and they're taking a fraction of a sentence, and they build this entire narrative off of just a few words.
Yes, they do.
They're efficient in that way.
I'm from the understanding that the media needed a narrative, but at the same time, I think the bankers needed Trump. Little stability in there, kick the can down to the next generation.
Maybe the bankers funded all this because they wanted Kamala's campaign to fail. They were like, you know what? If we just pay all these Diddy people, she'll look like a moron who's in cahoots.
It was so bad. Like watching it happen from an outside perspective, it was like watching a fairy tale because I was like, what's going on today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think what really ruined her campaign was when she picked Tim Walz. Honestly, I mean, you picked the worst person that had the worst record, especially with COVID the last 4 years.
Oh my God.
And then he's not only that, but he is stupid, but he just topped it. I mean,
It's like they threw the match. They did it on purpose.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe throw him
It's
under
like
the
she
bus
was the match, and go ahead, Andrew.
They'll just throw him under the bus, right? So that he can't run later.
That's exactly what it is. I think they're setting up for JD Vance, dictator of the world.
Dictator of the world.
Yeah.
Working towards a push. So
we're gonna start comparing his charisma to Hitler now.
Benito Mussolini.
Yes.
Hello, my name is Chris Leftwich, and I'm running for president of the United States. However, I will become dictator of the world. And you'll love it. You'll love it. You'll love it. It's going to be great.
We were talking about this pre-show, but
yes.
I have to say that if my options are Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, or Chris Leftwich, even if he was campaigning on being dictator of the world forever, I would still vote for Chris Leftwich.
Well, that would mean
I'm going to get to the bottom of this whole alien thing. You know, the extraterrestrials. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fly out to fucking Area 51. I'm going to walk in there. They can't tell me no because I've been abducted. Fuck you. Get out of my goddamn way. I'm doing this, and there's a possibility that these assholes can show up, and now you're DONE fucked.
You got some competition, Chris. I think Tucker Carlson already beat you to the punch. He realized he figured out the aliens are really just the demons. They're all demons.
Put the time in. He's got a more effective push.
No. They're actually really nice people. If they weren't nice, we would all be dead by now. All you gotta do is just sling a comet or an asteroid or some shit like that into the planet. I mean, hell, they've done it before. Yeah, that's all you gotta do.
There you go, Chris. You got your first endorsement from Katie. President of the universe.
No. No, not of the universe. Just president of the United States.
Got you on here.
Maybe a person in the cabinet of the president of the world. Because if the Bible is correct, Christ is going to come back because he's just a guy. He's no different than you and me. He's just a flesh and blood human. That's all he is. However, he has these abilities. So did Buddha. There's multiple, recordings of text, ancient texts that show people that could actually do this and shit. And I think it was more of an intellectual thing. But yeah, just a guy like us, and he's going to come back down here and he's going to take over. And then,
He's coming.
And maybe I could be a dude in his cabinet.
I got a comment on this one.
What's that?
Katie? I mean, you don't have to be a U.S. citizen. I mean, look at Obama. Just saying.
Oh, that's Katie. Where's Katie? Oh my God, is she in the?
And then this comment right here. What do you guys think of this one?
Can't read it.
We project ourselves onto our leaders when all we need to do is lead ourselves toward the promised land. Goals we set. I could go a little bit further on the Christian sense and say that Christ is consciousness, so we just need to be one with our conscience. We just need to grow the fuck up. That's what we need to do.
You're getting it. You're getting it. You're getting it, dude. I love you. Yes. 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 When you get to the point of...
I also agree with that comment. Don't let that stop you, Katie. She could set the trend. If Katie can break through and run for president, maybe Javier can come up here when he's done with Venezuela.
Or maybe Javier can just raise an army and just conquer us.
I might what are the flags colors over there?
If
I can sew.
Not to
I might have a
entice
uniform.
violence on your program, but if he were to need an underground resistance here in the U.S., I would not be opposed to joining.
Who?
No.
As long as
I'd hear him out.
as long as we can name ourselves something different, because man, I'm not calling ourselves the Wolverines.
No, Mom, we have to.
Who are we talking
you,
about?
Sean.
Like, who are we talking about going after? I forget. I'm drinking and I'm also pretty goddamn tired.
Absolutely no one we're talking out of our asses.
And I will
Where's
only
my
vote
phone?
for you if you run with Vermin Supreme.
To the
With who?
CIA agent listening.
I'm
in.
okay with
Shit.
free ponies.
Free
Vermin
I like
Supreme.
Snoop Dogg, man. I mean, Snoop Dogg is vice president. You think about that? Yeah,
Hey, Brand Snoop.
Hey,
He wouldn't have even needed 170 days is what she campaigned or something like that.
If Snoop would have announced that he's running for president the day before election, if he would have announced on November 4th at 6 p.m. West Coast time, he probably would have smoked both of them.
Yeah, I'm running for.
Big fat blunt.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah. Anyone can run for president. I would just have to
He's
do
the
it
one
on like
that never pressed the
YouTube.
running.
$0 spent campaigning.
You're right. Yeah, he's got like 400 million.
He really wouldn't need a campaign. People would vote for him.
One social media post on one platform is all it would take.
Is it illegal for
Facebook.
politicians to throw joints out to a crowd during a rally?
Oh, I
Somehow
love
I
that.
don't-
Like a
I don't
parade.
feel it's legal.
You
Yeah,
get a roach. You get a roach. Everyone gets a roach.
you're throwing bags
I don't
up
know
at the
about a
kids.
roach, man. I don't want a roach. I want a blunt.
Oh God.
Wet mango, preferably.
Man, I smoke these vapes, man, and they do a pretty damn good job.
7.5 grams is gonna do it.
Yeah,
Damn.
That is not an advertisement, YouTube. We do not condone the smoking of THC vape.
no, this is not an
Yeah.
advertisement. I'm just showing you
Oh, it's a THC.
what we can legally. This is $50, and this is legal here in the state of Tennessee.
I just figured with the topic of this show, we could get monetized anyway, so we can do what the fuck ever we wanted.
Yeah. Okay. What percentage do y'all give Trump being confirmed on January 6th? Do you think he's gonna probably get?
I don't know. His security is on him.
I can see them escalating even further now that he won the election. He's gonna be having his food checked eventually.
If he were assassinated before he were inaugurated, right?
If he were before he were inaugurated,
yeah, would that mean that JD Vance would then be the next?
Yeah, does the VP get it if something happens pre-inauguration?
That would probably go directly to Camilla because Joe Biden is still the standing president.
Exactly.
Yeah, but come the 21st or whatever, when it's inauguration,
then
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know how that would work. That's a good question.
Hey,
I was taught all this shit. I wish my dad was here. He's still in the hospital, but I wish he was here because he would know the answer to that question exactly how all that shit works.
Doesn't Trump get sentenced at the end of the month?
They're trying to get rid of all that.
Yeah.
Everything I've been seeing, they're just trying to have everything dropped. Or the stuff that can't be dropped, they're going to have it pushed off till after he's served his next term, which he'll be, what, like 82, 83 years old by that point? So
Yeah. Well, what's interesting is if I've heard that, and I've read as well, not really read. I've heard. Maybe I read it somewhere. I remember reading it somewhere. I forget. Too much news. The cycle just moves fast. But they have a Rikers Island cell prepped and ready for him to actually govern from Rikers Island.
That would be hilarious.
It would be the most authentic president ever.
Yeah.
Yes.
First president from prison.
Exactly.
Rikers Island. Rikers
Island.
Island.
Think about it. No, it wasn't real. I think Bud's in reality. Sean Collins, I think actually read it somewhere and heard it somewhere, probably Twitter as well. And when he was on the show playing Andrew a few weeks back, that's where I remember hearing it. Like, wait a second, I better look into this. Might just be conjecture, but who knows? Who knows anymore?
Okay, so ChatGPT says that pretty much the winning president-elect, his party would elect a new
vice president.
Yeah, well, no, they would elect a new presidential candidate.
They'd probably just replace him on the ticket.
They would probably just put JD Vance in that spot, but
most likely,
right, and then have a revote.
Hypothetically,
no, they just replace them. Mm-hmm. So it'd be like Trump can't be the president anymore, so instead of Trump Vance, they pick I don't know, hopefully Ron Paul
Vance and whoever the fuck he picks.
Probably RFK Jr.
Paul Vance.
Paul Vance.
Paul Vance might get me out of the house on election day.
I don't know. I pick Snoop Dogg.
How about Massey Lee? Thomas Massey, Mike Lee.
What about Missy Elliott, man? Bring that bitch into the White House.
Miss Massey's doing. But I don't know.
Who is that guy that's playing Mad Max in the desert right now?
Oh, Adam Kokesh.
Yeah,
Adam Kokesh. Honestly, Adam Kokesh is the only candidate that would actually get me.
He's the only reason I would give a crap.
He's the only. It would take Adam Kokesh going. You know what? I'll do it again.
Or if he came back from the dead.
or a better one. Katie has a better one.
Will Riker for president?
No, I couldn't do that.
He'd be a good face for it. He just
Give me a good advice.
Maybe back in like 1988. I don't know. He's aged. Not very well either. Trump, on the other hand, has not aged one bit.
Yeah, look what money and cosmetic surgery can do. Look at his fucking wife, dude. She's hot as hell, and she's what, 70 whatever? I don't know.
She's in her 40s.
She's definitely younger.
What? Really? She's in her 40s?
No,
She's in her 40s.
Damn. Oh yeah, I would so giddy her.
Fact check me.
How old is Melania?
Yeah, I don't need to. I believe you.
Biden's I think this is going to happen. Biden falls, hits head, Kamala becomes president, Trump disqualified. Does Kamala stay in and not pass over the power?
I could see them making it a push just for her to be the first female president. Not particularly.
Wait, go back to that last one.
Full term.
It's interesting.
The party policy.
That's because the Constitution has not been followed. Or maybe it has. I don't know. It's been followed in certain aspects and not followed in others.
I see a lot of projection from the left. So if something like that were to happen, I could see the left doing it before the right. For sure.
Well, theoretically, the left is actually the right, and the right is still the right. So we're the left wingers, actually, everybody. Because fuck the system.
Well, yeah, but left wing, they ain't got the guns, man. They ain't got the guns.
They don't have the guns.
And when it comes down to it, he who has the most guns wins. If everything fails, our power grid, our Wi-Fi, our everything, we go down to a barter system.
I think the United States government has all the guns, even if all.
Well, yeah, but yeah, they do.
That's actually another topic that I came across today on Twitter. Was guns and the left. That was a fun one.
Well, let's dive into some of that, but before that, some more Donald Trump jokes.
There's no video of President Trump sucking a ding dong. And so what if there was? I never sucked any ding dongs. But I'll tell you, if they were going to blackmail me to start World War III about one, I'd say, hey, I sucked a golf ball through a freaking garden hose.
Pardon? I'm not sure I understood that.
That was
Alex
funny
Jones
as hell.
just admitted. I think Alex Jones would suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
I think you
To
would.
prevent World War III.
Only if there were a gay frog behind it.
That's right.
Oh, God.
Can it be
that golf ball through there to get to that gay frog? I promise that would be the motivation he needs.
I mean, can it be a gay?
There's no
man?
video of President Trump sucking a ding
Damn,
dong.
Cassie.
And so what if there was?
See, a gay praying mantis.
Oh, well, yeah, well, same thing. I guess.
Oh, okay.
What the hell?
Is there another Trump joke?
Nope,
Is
that's
Katie
it.
broken? If not, we need to try harder.
We need to vote harder.
We need to vote harder.
Don't tell me what to do.
Are you all trying to get Jeb Bush in? Because that's how you get Jeb Bush in.
Yes.
Oh my God!
Jeb
All right,
Bush,
we left
yeah.
Florida, okay? Jeb Bush, Rick Scott, like all.
Oh, Rick Scott's back, isn't he?
Yes.
Rick
On the rack and
Scott.
ovulating.
Guy's a
Wait,
fucking
isn't
psycho.
Rick Scott in the running to be speaker? I thought I
think
saw
he
his name.
is, but he also, I'm pretty sure he just won the gubernatorial election in Florida again, which blows my mind because people talk about like money in politics. That dude, all right, you guys can fact check me if you want, but we just left Florida and seen a lot of Florida politics. That dude's very invested in Duke Energy, like very invested. And Duke Energy is one of the main power supply companies in Florida, utility companies in Florida. So I just feel like this whole, like, people bitch about Donald Trump owning companies. Like,
you're starting to talk some sense. What does this guy with Duke Energy? What does he do? Is he a bad guy or is he a good guy?
Duke Energy,
you know that
Rick Scott looks like an alien.
Yeah, and you know that. You know that.
No other discussion needed. Nordic alien.
What?
Have you seen his face?
Whose face?
Hold on, Rick Scott.
No, I have no idea who Rick Scott is.
See, I'm a Floridian. That's why I unfortunately know.
The only Rick I know is I'm Rick James, bitch.
Rick James, bitch.
Rick James, bitch. Here, have my drink. I'm Rick James, bitch.
Look at this. He's an alien.
Oh, I've seen that guy.
Yeah,
he's not the
I've seen him. Yeah.
At least he's not, at least he's not Gary Gensler.
I don't know shit about this guy.
This is his face. This is him smiling. He's trying here.
Okay, blow it up. I can't see it.
I can't make it bigger.
Yeah, the Piper's never heard that before. Oh, I tell ya.
Look at that.
I've seen that guy.
That's not a normal face.
I've seen that guy. Who the hell is he? Was he like the governor or some shit, or is he just an actor? I mean, what the hell?
There's old Gary.
Hunched
I mean, no, seriously. I'm asking, is he an actor or is he like a politician or something? Okay. And what's his job?
The previous governor of Florida and the next governor of Florida.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who.
Oh, that's awesome.
Honestly, I don't know who's the worst alien, Gary Gensler or Rick Scott.
He's a senator.
Well, I always thought Gary Gensler looked like a fish.
Yeah.
He does. He looks like a fish.
Is it going to get to the bottom of the alien stuff?
Or just a senator?
Because if I get elected as president, I'm going to get to the bottom of this alien stuff. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
That's the key.
Yeah, I don't need fucking Rick Scott. I've been abducted multiple times. I mean, what shit? And now I'm the president? It's like, dude, okay. Let's see what's going on here.
Oh, hold up.
Yes, exactly.
Voldemort.
Oh, Voldemort.
Oh, bring that picture up. And Rick Scott. Let's compare.
Okay, I got Voldemort. You get Rick
Oh my
Scott.
gosh.
He kind of does,
His
actually.
face is so creepy.
There's no bigger ones?
Oh my god.
What?
Are you guys kidding?
Filter size. We want them extra large.
Yeah.
You know how Alexandria what's her name? The crazy guy?
Cortez, yeah.
Yeah, that
Socialist titties.
Same socialist titties. Eyes. All right. That's the eyes of Charles Manson. Same eyes. Except for he looks like a Nordic alien.
Who are you talking about?
That's what I've heard. I've heard when you stare into the socialist, the big old socialist titties, you turn into Rick Scott.
Oh man.
I don't know. They're just making me want to promote war or something.
This is all that matters.
All y'all talking about people I don't even know.
Probably a good thing.
The only person you need to know is Vermin Supreme.
That's right.
The guy with the boot on his head. And if you
So-
write him in for the next presidential election instead of picking one of those red or blue retards, then everybody's going to get a free pony.
And
So
if
do you
not, I'm
want
going to
free
personally blame each and every one of you for
We
me
want
not getting
free
a free
ponies.
pony.
Yes. And if we don't get a free pony, you're racist.
You're
Vermin
racist,
Supreme.
you're sexist, you're transgenderist, you're everything. You're a bigot.
Okay,
forgot
so
about
Vermin
Airless.
Supreme. That's who? That's the guy.
That's the guy right there.
Yeah.
That is the guy.
Oh,
That is
okay,
the guy.
okay. Yeah, I'm still
He
gonna
runs
have
every
Snoop
4
Dogg as
years.
my vice.
What if Vernon Supreme was a Snoop Dogg running mate ticket?
Snoop's gonna get it because I want to see that presidential limo rimmed up on like 36-inch gold wires, smoke coming out of the top.
Then everybody would get a stoned pony.
Yep, that's what I want to see. It's like, yeah, dude, this is
Rolling
America, right
sipping on
fucking here,
gin.
right here. This is how we do it.
Hey, will he be rolling down the street sipping on gin and juice, smoking that Indo?
Oh hell yeah, he ain't driving.
I mean, is it true that Snoop Dogg quit weed? I hear that
No.
he quit weed.
No. That was just
too.
that was
just
some
a
bullshit.
publicity.
Yeah.
It was an advertisement for like an air purifier.
Chris, you've earned another vote.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Right,
gonna,
I'm up to 4.
And William doesn't even vote, and you earned a vote. You earned William's vote.
All right, I got 4 votes. 4 votes. Chris Leftwich, President of the United States.
listen, I've said for a long time that I think of the president as kind of like the prom king of America. So when people are asking me to vote, I give it about that much thought, right?
Yeah.
And honestly, I kind of want Snoop Dogg to be our prom king. Is that so bad?
No. If
I don't know.
If I were to run for president, Snoop Dogg would be my vice, or at least I would
don't
ask
know.
him.
I think Bitcoin could give Snoop Dogg a run for his money.
I can see that.
What position did they give Elon Musk? Something about like cutting spending or budgeting or some crap like that. That needs to be given to
Some
Martha
new
Stewart.
department.
Yeah,
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's managing, how fast things get done.
And the amount of money they're spending
Basically.
on it. The department.
Yeah.
I believe it was called.
Yeah,
Those
but that's also just
needed
making
to those point.
government.
So basically, they're going to create a new office and a new cabinet position just to get rid of a bunch of other cabinet positions. Maybe.
Maybe.
Emerging of rivers.
They just need chainsaw noises. They need just write all the 3 letters on sticky notes, put it on a whiteboard, and then call them all into one big old meeting and make chainsaw noises and just rip them all down. That's all I want to do. They did it in one country. Why can't we do it here?
Ross Ulbricht for president. Oh yeah, we can't have Donald Trump. Donald Trump needs to be inaugurated. We have to at least see if maybe he will free this man.
You guys really
Then we-
believe he's going to do it on the first day?
I don't
Well,
think
he
so.
said
I would-
on the first day he's going to be a dictator. And then we'll just see how it goes. I mean, I'm going to be
He
a
did say
dictator on
that.
the first day. It's okay. Just one day. But if I like it, maybe it'll be 2.
And
They
after
said
that,
they're gonna
maybe
fix the
3,
election
maybe
process.
3,
All right, maybe 3.
possibly 4 days. I'm gonna be the very best, the very
maybe
best
we'll do this for
dictator.
7 just to see how it works.
A huge dictator. Biggest in the world.
I'm gonna sign so many executive orders. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be the best.
It'll be the best.
executive
It'll be
orders.
fantastic. I mean, it's going to be there's so many illegals. I mean, it's just for them, sad.
He's going to ban more guns.
Of course.
Just
he
wait.
is.
I don't know. I mean, Trump is
Yes.
pro Second Amendment.
No, he's not. We saw that last time around. He doesn't give a shit
Bump
about
stock
the Second
ban.
Amendment.
Bump stock.
Stock ban. The
Take the guns.
that.
first, due process
Take
later.
the guns. Due process later.
Fuck that. I don't give a shit. I got plenty of guns. I don't need bump stocks. I can take one apart, file down the firing pin, and put it back together. That takes 20 minutes, and I've got a full auto.
So this was
True that.
Since we're here on guns, this was one of the responses that I've seen from this user at Weast. I don't know. I can't look at his name without kind of squealing it like a pig, because that's kind of
like
what it.
SpongeBob episode.
Like Weast.
Well, you can say it like that.
Anyway,
Weast.
he says, "Hello, queer friends. Are you feeling unsafe in your local community? Did you know you can get a Taurus G2C 9mm for under $300? Wow. Exercise your rights and stay safe." And he put a pride flag. And I have to say that I agree with this. You know what? As much as I would not get that firearm, that is like one of the worst starter pistols you can get.
Mm-hmm.
One of the worst pistols, period. But anyways, that beside the point, he actually took the effort. He went out there. He found something he could afford. He found something he liked that he can hold on to. It looks like it fits his hand properly. His finger is off the trigger in both of these. Yes, he's pointing it up over here. Everybody was losing their mind because he was pointing it at the sky, but he said that he cleared it in the comments. And I saw a lot of people just roasting him. And to everybody who is on the right who's doing that, and to any of my anarchist or libertarian friends that I saw in the comments, fuck you. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not going to just like unfriend you over this, but really think about that when you're scrolling through here. There's people who are out there supporting the state. And you know what? He might have been doing this as like a troll. Like, you know what? Hey, Republicans, I'm queer and I can get a gun too. And it might have been just a troll move. But you know what? We could help him. We could educate him. And I feel like that's more important than just going in the comments and completely roasting him. So
how it starts.
Well, yeah. I mean, as long as he's educated on firearms, it doesn't matter if you're, gay, straight, black, white, green, blue, orange, Indian, Japanese, whatever. As long as you're trained in firearms, there is no problem with owning a firearm in this country, and there shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's your right to defend yourself. So, I mean, this is a good. If you're arguing over this, just shut the fuck up. I mean, really, who cares? I mean, about damn time. I'd assume that he's on the left, right?
Oh yeah, and I read some of his other posts, and he did go out and buy the firearm, but he did mention in another post that I hope the people on the right saw this, because he's queer and everybody in the LGBTQ community, they're all talking about how they're worried about their rights and their safety and whatnot. And you know what? I'm not saying that under Donald Trump that you should or shouldn't be worried about your rights or your safety, but in general, in life, for your safety, go buy a firearm, protect yourself. Shit.
Yeah.
Right.
At least until old 47 comes out and due process. Take the guns. Take the guns first. Due process later.
All the Republicans are like, oh my God, the gay people are armed.
The gay people are armed. We have to take the guns. Take the guns now. Due process later. All the gay people, they're giving. They're all giving the illegals guns.
They're giving all the illegals guns.
Yeah. I mean, why are they afraid? Why are they afraid of gay people? I mean, the only thing gay people are going to do is break into your house and redecorate.
First, it's the illegals are eating your pets. Next, it's going to be gay illegals with guns.
Gay illegals with guns
freaking cheeseburgers
entering your home for a makeover. And it's going to look very nice. And you're going to be like, wow, actually, I think we can get along. Maybe we need that.
Yeah. And they'll be in there and be like, oh, no. Your feng shui is shit.
You've been watching a little too much Queer Eye for the Straight Guy.
No, I've actually never seen an episode of that.
Actually, not a bad show. It's just a bunch of gay guys that go into straight guys' homes and redecorate, literally.
Oh my God!
Better than
Really?
a mattress on the floor.
God, I've never seen a single episode. I know of the series, but I've never watched it.
It's literally
Damn.
just like 5 dudes, 5 gay guys just go in. Every episode is different. And they'll just go into some straight dude's house and redecorate it and make it.
This picture is nothing, honey. We're gonna fix this.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Now if only Donald Trump can invite them in and redecorate the White House.
Oh yeah, just redecorate the whole White House. Yeah. This room is green. I want it to be olive green for the military. Do it in camouflage. Do it all in camouflage.
Did you see
Everything has to have fake hair.
What was it? She decorated the White House for Christmas, and it was all a bunch of red trees, and it was like a red theme, right? And it looked like a bloodbath going through the White House. It was hilarious because she was so proud of it, and she's just like, and it's just a bloodbath. It was like when what's his name unveiled that picture of himself, and he's like,
When was this?
It was last time Trump was president because Melania was decorating the White House.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can't remember.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah. It was.
Dude, it was like one of the second year. I remember that now. Thank you.
Yeah.
That should jingle the bell.
It was kind of funny because they were right. It looked
really
red.
Maybe Melania needs the 5 gay guys to come in and help her.
All right. As long as they film it.
Yes.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Oh my God.
Okay.
You're welcome, William. Damn. Spooky.
Yeah, he thought that
We're gonna
Bitcoin
do a
dude
real
might
haunted
check
house.
out some of his videos. Pretty good artist.
Oh my God. Do not touch the White House, Andrew.
Okay.
Hey, so check this out. So this was another post that I saw today. It said, I'm hearing from many Kamala Harris supporters who say they are cutting ties with their MAGA fascist family members, and we are not showing up for holiday and are not showing up for holiday gatherings. It's not a difference in politics. It's a difference in morality.
Are you trying to say we need to live in separate countries?
Right. But first off, I want to say, I quote tweeted this. I said, they prepared the country with this division from the pandemic. First, it was avoid your non-vaxxed family members for your safety. And now it's avoid your family members because they voted for a felon. And it's coming down to like this. They're doing everything for your safety. They start with decades of building up this separation between the left and the right. And then the left's done a great job at breaking everybody down into their groups, whether they're black, white, Asian, whatever your race is, or your LGBTQ, whatever your group is. They want everybody tucked down to a group, and so you can be offended together with your little group. And then they'll call everybody that votes against you a bigot of your group, even if they're voting against your candidate for some other policy. And they're a single issue voter, and this other candidate wants to end daylight savings time. That person is a racist and a bigot, and they hate you because you are a queer guy with a gun. Like, this division they're causing is insane. And it's dividing families, and they're right. It is.
It goes back. It goes back to it's the Marxist way, right? That's exactly what they ever since they've evolved and gotten and understood that culture is how you infiltrate and take over a society. that's what they've done, and they've utilized culture to cause the division needed to reap in and grab their power.
Now, I might be saying this and showing examples from the left, but the right is just as fucking disgusting, because with all of the left so focused on they voted for Kamala for their wives and their daughters and reproductive rights and all this stuff, and everybody that voted for Trump hates women. Now they're on this like kick. And so to everybody that I see on the right who is responding with this your body, my choice bullshit, that's fucking crazy. That's disgusting. Like we all have seen the left just slowly deteriorate into what it is today. We have no need to stoop to their level. I don't care. Left, right, libertarian, anarchists. Don't do that. That's disgusting.
Libertarian, unless you're Chase. Oh, go on, Becca.
Did you see the Will Ferrell ad that they were talking about, where they said he threatened people, or he was threatening people into voting, or some dumb crap? It was like right before the election, and I was like,
I think I might have seen something about that. Was that on the news?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was one of those ads for go out and vote. And he just like, okay, first of all, it's Will Ferrell, so his comedy isn't that funny, but it's like deadpan comedy where he's like, last time Donald Trump only got or Biden only got elected because of so and so amount of votes. So don't give me that crap, Gary. Go out and vote. And this time we're going to hold you personally responsible, Gary. And it was funny. It was stupid, but it was funny. But then it was kind of like the Puerto Rico joke. I'm like, I'm sorry, but if you thought the Puerto Rico joke was funny, which it was, and then you turn around and you're like, oh, but Will Ferrell's threatening. Like, no, he's not. That's stupid. Stop being stupid. That's all
I got it right here if you want me to play it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Let's play it.
Yeah.
This election is going to be one of the closest in history. Your vote will make the difference. That means you, Gary. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm just one person. No. Shut the up, Gary. Last time, only a few thousand votes kept Trump out of office. And this time, we will hold you personally responsible, Gary.
Vote harder, Gary.
Don't forget to vote, Gary.
So, I mean,
yeah.
It's supposed to be funny because it's supposed to be threatening because it's supposed to be, it's.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done with the pandering. I'm done with all of it. I'm so glad the election's over.
That's all it was. That's the best part. But you know what? They're still going to be pandering. They're still going to get ready for the next showcase. I mean, you got midterms coming in 2026, so it's never ending. I mean, we'll get like a 2-month break, and then they're going to be right back at it again. I got
to get ready for my campaign. Chris Leftwich, president.
Well, yeah, you definitely.
Chris Leftwich, president, 2028. Had to figure out what year this is. I couldn't remember.
Everybody gets a stone pony.
Everybody gets a stone.
A stone.
Oh yeah. We'll do that. And I'm going to take all the. I'm going to take all the heads off of the ancient statues and replace them with the head of my own.
Chris, what color is the glitter? Everyone gets free glitter. What color is the glitter?
Oh yeah, it's just going to be multi-glitter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what it is.
Equal
I am
opportunity.
the reincarnated soul of Caligula.
Well, who's going to be your running mate, Chris?
Snoop Dogg.
Oh, he already chose, Katie. I tried.
Oh no! What? Oh, well, if I'm going to be Caligula, then probably Diddy. Bring him on board.
Oh God, now it's Diddy. We tried, Katie. He's on the hip hop. He's on hip hop right now.
No, I'm joking. If I were to run for president, I would I would message Snoop Dogg and be like, "Yo, you want to be a running mate?" If it got that serious, but it would never get that serious. I mean, come on, let's be honest about this.
I mean, if you have
I
Snoop Dogg,
seriously doubt that.
if you announce your candidacy and say this and say Snoop Dogg's your running mate, you might win.
Well, I would number one, I would have to ask Snoop Dogg, and then number two, it would have to get publicity. You know, my name is Chris Leftwich. I'm a nobody. I can't just get on YouTube and, you know, get 1,000 followers immediately. I mean, hell, on Twitter, I've got like a little over 300, and I'm surprised I have that many.
With a guitar and a good beat drop, we got you.
Yes. Either
I
that
play
or you
clarinet,
can go to,
saxophone, piano, and drum set.
either that
Yeah,
or you can go to
musical
Harry. You can always go the Harry Sisson way and just suck some blue ding dong.
Yeah, no, we're not. No. The Quagmire does not go down that road.
Giggity.
But Alex Jones might.
But Alex Jones might.
Hey, I was
to
in a
save
fight
the
with
world,
Alex
Tana.
Jones,
It's
and
to
he
save
did
the
some weird
world.
shit, so I had to leave.
So what is this tweet right here about now?
I have a couple of them right here. So the one on
Yeah.
top, this is some user tweeting about Trump got all the credit for Obama's economy, just for America to turn around and blame Biden for Trump's economy.
Mm-hmm.
And there's people just throw words together. It's
Well, yeah,
awesome.
I like that. I thought the economy was great under Biden. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, obviously, no answer on that one.
Oh no. This is somebody with
Well,
with
it's
real
actually
followers.
somebody with real pull, but at the same time, you would think that one of their followers would read that and start arguing or bitching. I mean, I know the big account's not going to say anything, but nothing.
No,
Sure.
I'm like a really throttled account, man. Let's be real. Nobody sees my shit.
Yeah. And I
But-
thought Elon was
start
supposed to
small.
fix it.
You know, the entire time they're raving about the economy under Biden. I think Kamala comes around talking about how she's going to fix the current situation and how she has all these plans for the economy. But, you know, I thought the economy was great under Biden. And here we go. Now they're saying the economy is great under Biden and Trump's going to ruin it and all this nonsense. But I have to say this. If you look at where all the stock market charts are leading right now, we are in some unreal spike that can only be caused by the amount of month over month and year over year inflation. And these inflated stock prices that we're seeing, this isn't what's defining the economy, because it's not lining up with the prosperity there is not lining up with what we're seeing on the streets. It's not lining up with grocery prices and rent prices and everything.
Gasoline.
I feel like, you know what he's saying, yeah, there might be some truth to that. And it might be complete bullshit. Like I said, he just put together a bunch of words there. But you know,
mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. But at the same
but he's
time,
not
I can
right.
see this whole bubble popping under Trump, and then the whole left being like, the economy was so great under Biden and Trump ruined it. No, it's these shit policies coming out of COVID that ruined. It just happened to pop under Trump. But I can see that coming for sure.
Well, it's gonna pop. It's inevitable. I mean, the COVID was a great thing because it fell in their lap to where they could disguise the bubble popping and bail out who they needed to bail out.
What,
So,
postpone it for 4, 5, 6 years and cross their fingers that it doesn't happen when their party's in office?
Yep.
Yeah,
Just like in
dude.
2008. Just like in 2008.
Dude, and with COVID, you know, the government basically just told everybody to wear a mask, and that's what everybody did. And come to find out, that was bullshit.
It was bullshit.
I mean, there's no need to do that.
If the
Speaking of
government,
I remember going into hospitals, you know, and having to wear a mask and, you know, do shit like that. And I mean, didn't matter. Just didn't matter. You know, the coronavirus is so small. It's like, well, the coronavirus, number one, it's a form of the flu, and the virus itself is so small. Number one, it's airborne, and it's like putting up a chain link fence to keep out mosquitoes. You know, I mean, seriously. And then now we know that, wow, that was pretty much shit.
Pretty much shit.
Yeah, and they shut down an entire economy.
They told, you know, the people to do that. Yeah. And what percentage of the people did that? They're following their orders. The government orders you. The government recommends. The government says, you know, they're not thinking for themselves. They're not doing the research, you know. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just... it is. It is. And, you know, I'm sorry for butting in, but
oh,
sorry.
no, you're good. Okay. No, good. If you got any more to add.
Well, I'm pretty high right now, so not really.
That's why we're here, right?
Yeah, I thought that's why.
Oh, yeah.
We're here. We're here to get high. That's about it.
Yeah.
If you're not high, if you're not high on anything, you're high on life. Like Andrew.
No, there you go. Smoke me some sour diesel delight. It's a little vape right here.
But I mean,
I remember
Biden's economy is. Oh, go ahead.
Who, me?
See, I think y'all are high.
I remember. I remember a day, the day when I didn't know the names of the weed I was smoking because it was just whatever my dealer brought me that week.
And now we can go to the store.
I remember when I started buying Dro regularly, and I was like, damn, this shit's, you know, it's getting pretty prevalent. You know, I never saw Dro before. And then that's all you saw. There was no not Dro. And then all of a sudden he's like, this is banana, strawberry, Viper, Kush. And I'm like, is it going to get me high or dead?
Hey, that is all I smoked back in the day is chronic, straight up Dro. Like there was nothing. If we ended up getting some dirt weed, we filled that bag full of oregano, acted like that was some shake with some crap, and then sold it off to some dumbass for like $50 at least.
Capitalism.
At the bare minimum. At the bare minimum. Maybe we fill it up. Maybe we fill up an eighth with the rest of it oregano and sell it as an ounce of basically oregano, and then go buy ourselves a blunt.
And I was probably the one buying the shit too.
Zach, I have to say that as much of a shitbag move as that is, I respect your use of the black and gray markets.
Hey, what was fun? We did do that once. Me and a couple of my buddies. I got a call from another buddy of mine. He was just a real dumbass, and they were really fiending for some weed. They came up. They literally knocked on the door of my one buddy's house, wanting some weeds, and we're like, "Well, fuck, okay, well, be right back, guys." Went to his kitchen, grabbed some oregano, just shook it off. Gave them like literally like a quarter ounce. Sold it for like $45 to them. Oh, they came back, or they called me back the next day and said, "Dude, that shit was good. You got any more?" Sold them another quarter ounce of just straight oregano.
I'll be like, don't go to anybody else. They will never know.
Who the fuck?
They came back a couple. Huh?
Who the fuck mistakes weed for oregano? Oregano doesn't smell like weed.
It's their first
time. Look like weed.
Oh, it wasn't their first time. They were straight fucking retarded.
Fucking stupid.
They are also hitting the duster.
Yeah, they were absolutely dumb.
Yeah,
they did it all, man. I think when they showed up the first time, I think they literally just got done huffing paint that they were fiending so bad for some weed. They just got they said, "Fuck it." Oh yeah.
The oxygen deprivation did it for me, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, if they're huffing paint and they want to buy some weed, then fuck yeah, sell them oregano. Fuck it. If they're so stupid to buy it, I'm smart enough to sell it to them.
If they're dumb enough to buy it, then I'm kind of woman enough to tell them, you know, you just bought oregano from me, you dumbass, get out of here. Like I'm sorry.
Right? Yeah, they'll figure it out. And they're so high off of huffing paint or gasoline or whatever, they probably don't even have a car to put the gas in. But you know, whatever.
Well, they didn't drive, so that kind of tells you something.
Yeah, well.
And I don't think they drive to this day either. In fact, I think one of them might actually be in prison, and either, if not in prison, on the sex offender registry. So there you go.
Dude, you know what? I worked 12 years, third shift in a convenience mart. 5 years in one, 7 years in another. And 5 of the people that I met, you know, in those that were regular customers are in prison for murder.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait, say that again?
Wow.
5 people that came into the 2 convenience marts that I worked at, third shift, are now in prison for murder.
You live in a
That's not including my best friend from high school. He choked his wife to death and then chopped up the body.
You need
He's
to
in
move.
prison.
Holy shit.
Where are you? Where is he?
He lives in Lebanon, Tennessee.
Oh shit! That's why you're in Lebanon. Fuck that! I'm sorry. I love you. I love you. Fuck that place.
Fuck that.
Well, fuck the projects. It's changed, I bet, since you were here. When was the last time you were in Lebanon?
I was in a tiny town right outside Lebanon. It was Carthage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where you at.
Yeah, all the black people on one side of the road, all the white people living on the other side of the road. It was
a divided town.
that kind of town.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I moved
Yeah, I
there
did.
going
I
in
don't know if
Lebanon.
it's like that
town
now.
over from where Chris
Yeah.
is at.
Yeah, no, my ex lives over that way. No, thank you. I'm sure there are plenty of wonderful, lovely people like yourself that live there, but you know.
Oh yeah, it's changed. It's
That
changed a
sounds
lot. I mean,
eerily
it's
like a Democrat paradise. And speaking of Democrats, and Wayne, shout out to Wayne, by the way.
Wait, Wayne is what's up, right?
Wayne Hudson.
Wayne Hudson.
Oh, Wayne.
Wayne Hudson. All right, so if you guys,
Y'all are a bunch of stoners.
if all 3 of you that are
Yeah.
watching, hey, how many people are watching this? Andrew, I know you can see it. We actually, people,
12 right now,
12?
according to this.
12 of you. Wow, I thought it was just like 3 because I did see some comments coming.
I saw
up.
Katie and
I know Katie's there somewhere,
somebody else.
but
So
so all 12
We're
of
moving
you,
up in the world.
you should follow Wayne Hudson.
14.
I know his @ handle, whatever looks like a bot, at Wayne HU995997.
He is not a bot.
It's not a bot.
He's not a bot.
Looks like a bot.
Best
but
bot ever.
Easy. This is best bot ever. All right, so
And
Democrats
also repost this, share this. Let's get more people to follow us so you can follow Wayne.
follow the legacy
Fuck
right
us. Follow Wayne.
and follow Wayne.
Click the buttons, do the things. This
So,
is your call to action.
He was replying to
smash that like button.
I'm gonna bring this whole post up. She said, Nina Turner.
Oh, now we're at 18.
Woo! 18 people. It's because I brought up Nina Turner.
Damn.
That's probably why.
She said corporatists and neocons got the presidential campaign of their dreams. Don't dare blame progressives. We're the answer, not the problem. And old Wayne responded with, Democrats defeated Harris. Period. That's a big fat period. He even like put a space there to denote the importance of this period.
Right.
They want a candidate who couldn't break 1% in her own presidential bid. Like, people forgot about the 2020 election and their primaries leading up to that, where she tried, and she couldn't place. Okay, no matter how much she took, she couldn't place. So they ran a candidate that couldn't break 1% in her own presidential bid, and it was the most disliked VP in American history. Less than a week before handing her the nomination, and then they pushed anyone who dissented to the Republicans, which is true. Like everybody who was voting for Trump, they just were like, you know what? You're all these, this, that, the other name. And if there were Democrats out there who didn't agree with her policy, who didn't like what she was all about, and they switched up their pick for the president, they were placed into one of those categories, and it's causing, like we mentioned earlier, some of this division in the country. So looking at this whole thing, she didn't stand a chance. The Democrats defeated her. It was their own policies. It was their own marketing that just wrecked her. So shout out to Wayne. He nailed it.
He often does.
Yes. We lost the host.
Oh no.
Oh, is it? I'm not sure what happened.
You had a host.
What the hell?
Come on, co-host, co-captain.
I was looking at Twitter. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're looking at Twitter. That's a lie. That's a lie. Now, what was the comment underneath Wayne? Actually,
underneath Wayne. Let's go back to that.
Yeah.
Or just
not vote.
Yes.
I mean, I agree with that. Why would someone vote for two parties that both are campaigning for a non-existent voter if they would stop listening to Republicans about what they should do and listen to the base things might change? I have no hope of that happening. It was basically just not vote and then word salad, word salad, word salad,
Yeah.
word salad. It's something about Republicans.
Like
so
why
evidently,
would one vote for two parties that are both campaigning for a non-existent voter? I kind of get that. After that, he lost me, but
started out
strong.
It did.
Kind of just went limp in the end there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That is really creepy.
This is going back to that
Visceral reaction.
The armed queers post. That was my little comment there. I was like, education over negative criticism. Armed queers are harder to oppress.
This is why we need to take the guns. Got to take the guns now. We can't let the queers give the guns to the illegal immigrants. Take the guns. Due process later.
Due process later.
So Cold Side of Pillow commented. He said, "Holy fuck!" Some of the FUDs in the comments. They're saying stuff like "never point it in the air" and all this stuff. Some of these comments were wrong. But anyways, he said, "Laugh out loud, get the fuck out of here." I said, he also pointed out in the comments that he cleared it. His finger was outside the trigger well the entire time. He wasn't pointing it at himself or others that we can see. And motherfuckers in the comments would be like this.
It's just...
Hey, we don't know. He could have been pointing at... Someone could be on that ceiling.
Yes.
There could be somebody just playing Spider-Man up on that ceiling.
Could be.
I mean, we don't know.
It looks
He
like
could
a
be
frog
aiming
with
that
a
gun.
a squirrel and then flip the entire motherfucking
Overkill.
script, all right?
Being libertarian for another being libertarian win. Because this is the most being libertarian post of the day. Hands down. Should
About
ask
fucking time, because he's been simping for Trump for a while. About
I
time
think he's still
something libertarian.
Actually, this is very libertarian.
Yes.
Should at real Donald Trump audit the Fed? I'm not going to show the poll. I don't give a fuck about this poll. Why are you posting this? Being libertarian. He should end it. What the fuck?
I'm going to push back on that, and I think Andrew, you'd probably agree. You don't need to audit it. You don't need to end it. Let them have their bullshit. Let them have their fiat. we have other alternatives. We can counter them.
We can counter them.
They even
Ain't
the
that right,
head of the
Andrew?
Fed even the head of the Fed even agreed that there's room for a second currency in the country.
Boom.
That would be interesting.
I had to see
Or
if I can find that real quick.
two or three
And
more.
that's in that second currency right now. Get yourself some dragon
Right.
chain, baby.
Well, I mean, we kind of do. It's called crypto.
Exactly. You are high, man.
And then we have a third currency. It's called fucking gold. And then we have a fourth.
currency.
Yeah, it's called guns
Our
and
bodies.
ammunition.
Our bodies. Oh, then we have a fifth, which is our bodies. We can sell ourselves for sex for food.
All right.
If
Just
I
come
have
down
that,
to the fuzzy navel.
I can.
It's a bisexual strip club where every exit's also an entrance. Giggity-giggity-goo.
Oh,
God.
hey, here is another one for the win. So we have this account here, Texas as fuck. So apparently they are very Texas.
I wonder what they think about the state of Texas trying to take 200,000 acres of prime generational farmland away from all these ranchers for a 60,000 acre reservoir for Dallas-Fort Worth.
I hadn't heard about that.
America.
Anyways,
America.
Texas
But
is
yeah,
fucked today. He said, bring back saying, in quotes, these United States of America. There's a reason it was changed. And Wayne Hudson for the win. He said, I hate that a movie quote perfectly explains this, but before the Civil War, the states were all separate. People used to say, the United States are. It wasn't until the war ended, people started saying the United States is. And that was a quote from Benjamin Gates in National Treasure Book of Secrets.
Treasure.
Yep.
It's a good movie.
Great thing.
And right on it. That quote right there in that movie and what Wayne just posted pretty much just defines why the Civil War was a war of conquest.
If you don't follow Wayne, you should. We should see his followers going up right now. This is live. I want to see this jump up right now. There's 12 people watching. Can we get one?
Get Wayne Hudson to 15,000 followers
tonight.
Right now.
Tonight. I want to see him monetized on X.
Come on, get one follower.
And he is exactly right. The Democrats act more like the Nazi Party than what they say their counterpart, Trump and the Republicans, are. The Republicans are still the same socialists that founded the party in 1854. And Jamie over there, Andrew, what are you Googling?
I'm not. My keyboard died.
Oh,
I'll
damn.
plug it in real quick.
That's not good.
We are live. If you're not watching, you should watch us.
Oh, actually, let's transition for a second. All right. So repost this, share this, like this, subscribe this, ring that bell on YouTube, and get this message out. All right. So, and at the same time, since we got Cassie on here and Chris and Becca, let's do another shout out. Plug it all every Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Dangerous Thoughts. If you really want to go down the fucking rabbit hole
on a broad range of topics.
Yep.
From politics to aliens and abductions to Bigfoot to all of the pagan witchy stars aligned and it affects your mood and it makes you a serial killer shit. We talk about it all.
This is
yeah.
But at the same time, the question of this week is, did Donald Trump break Manu? I'm very concerned. I hope you're all right, Manu.
I think he's doing all right.
Yeah, I think he's doing
He
fine.
posted something today that gave me
That's
a
what
little
I
bit
mean.
It should be fine.
Should be good.
He should be good. He should be good. But with that, if you haven't, Bud's in reality. If you haven't listened, if you don't know who he is, you probably live under a rock, or you're just plain stupid and a leftist. But the number one libertarian or anarchist podcast in Detroit, Bud's in reality. Sean Collins, the host, a man with a lot to say. Go check it out, man. Every Friday it drops, new episode at midnight, and let's keep pushing this message, man.
Right.
So speaking of
back to you in the studios, Robert. I don't know who Robert is, but it sounded cool.
Robert, it's Bob, and you haven't seen Bob?
Oh,
He
Bob.
hangs out by the coffee machine in the break room.
Oh, Bob. I remember Bob. Bob was on he took the extends, right?
We don't talk about that on here.
Why is Bob so happy? Bob has a nice smile on the face. I swear.
I have a Bob here that is not happy. This Bob was wearing a white dude for Kamala Harris t-shirt.
Oh, I think that was fake. I think that was literally.
I am sure, 1,000% sure, that he just wrote up this script and walked in there and he was like, I'm gonna act like the most obnoxious leftist and have a meltdown in front of the city council.
Started crying.
But the word, look,
it was amazing.
Here,
I started crying. It was so hilarious.
So look, at 1 minute and 14 seconds, I almost paused it. I almost just backed out of it. I am so glad I watched those last like 45 seconds because it turned so far. Can I play this? Can you guys hear the audio from my stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Let's play this.
Because we need to expand Black voices. The voices of our African American brothers and sisters needs to be heard, especially after America chose to elect a white supremacist and educated rapist over the first African American female in United States history. And that's why it's so important now more than ever to be an ally to the Black community. I'm in a non-traditional relationship, and the lover that my wife took is an African American with Puerto Rican ancestry. And I see firsthand the struggle that people of color go through on a daily basis thanks to my wife's boyfriend, Armando. Our country was built on a legacy of white supremacy, and we need to foster a culture of diversity, equity, and inclusion here in Austin, especially since we elected a liberal Nazi to be president.
That's not the funny part.
Okay, so that right there is where I was like, you know what? Fuck this video. I was about to scroll, and then I was like, you know what? No. I was like, ANCAP Barbie posted it. It's got to be gold. And so I finished it.
And my wife, she's put me on a sex strike because she is no longer able to seek reproductive health care. And before the election, I had my very own chair right by the bedroom.
I had my very own chair.
I want to make love from the closet. And it's so lonely in there.
So lonely.
So please.
This woman.
Pass item 27.
He's trying so hard.
I'm an ally to women.
What?
You're really going to clap You're really going to clap at that.
Too
Oh, God.
I mean,
One person in the back. I would have clapped at that. That was a performance.
The
Holy
decorum
shit.
of that woman sitting behind him. She's just
Dang.
Fuck.
You know what would have been really funny is if they just shown the Hail Hitler sign
Oh shit!
instead of a fist just having your hand straight out. Yep, there you go.
But it has to be, it's gay Nazism, so it has to be angled down.
Oh, it's got to be different.
Oh my gosh. Have you guys ever heard that joke? Holy
What
crap.
one?
Okay, my brothers used to tell me this joke all the time. What's the difference between a Nazi and a gay man? 45 degrees, baby.
45.
I'm guilty.
Damn.
I'll just leave that there.
Had that one in my pocket since high school.
When I was in high school, I grew up with Rodney Dangerfield, Sam Kinison, Andrew Dice Clay, George Carlin, those guys.
The legends.
Oh yeah, man. HBO at 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, sometimes 1 in the morning. I'd watch those guys do stand up live, and yeah, those guys are funny as hell. Or they were, or pretty much all dead now. Hey, they're recorded. You can get them on YouTube.
All right.
Exactly.
There's quite a bit of Carlin on TikTok. They play a lot of Carlin on TikTok, especially right now. Well, in the last week.
They always play George before an election.
I know.
But nobody ever plays the bit that I shared it. I saw a few other people in our group share it. Agorist Nexus originally shared it. Thank you, Agorist Nexus. But there was a bit that George Carlin did about voting, and it's my favorite George Carlin bit. But he talks about how people spin the whole like, oh, if you don't vote, then you're a part of the problem, like you should vote to help fix all this.
You don't have a reason to complain.
You don't have a reason to complain if you don't vote. Like, all of that is so ass backwards. Like, if there's two evils and you're going out there and you're voting for the lesser of two evils, and those two evils are telling you that not voting or a vote for third party is even more of an evil, and it's a vote for the other side, and then one of these evils ends up winning and evil things happen, you voted for this. You are directly responsible for this.
I, on the other hand,
I did not vote for this.
who did not even leave the house on the day of the election.
Good for you.
Fuck.
I mean, I had to, but I had to work.
Oh, wait, no,
Gross.
I did. I had my first day on election day. We were all fucking tired. We didn't care.
Yeah.
I never leave the house on
I
election
thought
day.
they need to make it a federal holiday.
I don't know why it's
That'd be
not.
awesome.
I don't know
be
why it's
awesome.
not. That's the
It-
dumbest crap ever that it's not a federal holiday.
Honestly, it probably wouldn't matter anyways, because unless you're not working at a bank or for the government,
I know, right?
you're probably gonna work.
If you're working at Wendy's,
You're not
Back when
going to vote.
burgers the day of the election.
I just want to say hello, Katie. I see you down there, and the chat hasn't stopped. But Katie's here, and everybody should go read her blog at dangerousthoughts.show because it's awesome. And I don't know if she's currently writing right now, probably not, but there's a shitload up there. So go get caught up in the meantime.
Many of which
hopefully
right
my
now
blog will be back
explains.
in the next couple of weeks.
Nice.
Mm.
We'll get
Good
caught up
day.
because
Take
she's
care
about
of
to finish.
yourself.
She's about to take care of some business and finish up the witches trials, right, Katie?
Yeah, the next blog that I'll be putting out is the European witch trials. I've already covered Salem witch trials and the Pendle witch trials across here in England, and the next it's going to be the European witch trials, and then the one after that is going to be my own Babylon it.
Nice.
Nice.
I
So
like that.
speaking of what we're talking about now, that pretty much defines it right there. So check out Katie's latest blogs, all there on dangerousthoughts.show, and come back for more, because there will be more.
Yep.
Definitely. But no, I just thought I'd come in and say hi because my taxi is going to be here in about 20 minutes. So I just thought I'd come in and say hi. And that guy in that video, he wasn't emotional at all.
No. It was definitely an act.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, but I mean, I have minimal emotional control a lot of the time, you know, and even I'm not that bad.
Yeah, maybe he's an android. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I admit
Yeah,
that
maybe
guy's
he's just
pretty
got a
fucked
new
up.
emotion chip.
I mean,
Yeah,
even
right.
Data had emotions, though, man. Even if he couldn't show it.
But it was,
Yeah, but
it was
yeah, I mean, he was more advanced than
generation.
that dude.
Beep, boop, bop, beep.
I'd like to meet that guy. Challenge him to a
Honestly,
game
no
of
need to
pool.
be that
I'm pretty sure that's
emotional.
not
If you're that emotional, you
man.
can't
I
get
feel
your
like
point across.
I feel like I've seen a bunch of those from the Austin City Council, and it's probably all been that same guy doing all those little bits.
Oh, he's from Austin, Texas.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm sure that's not his first time making one of those videos.
Okay, so he's from Austin, Texas. Am I correct?
Yes.
The most liberal city in all of Texas, yet everybody is going there.
Yeah, it's like Portland, Oregon.
And Nashville. Except for Nashville's larger.
Well, I mean, it's part of Nashville is liberal, but the majority, man, it's you're gonna find you some good old country boys walking around Dr. Mills Mall.
Yeah, it's still the South.
Oh yeah,
Where we stay alive and stay conservative.
They drive you a truck.
Well, if you need the truck, I don't want people to just go get a truck.
Yeah, I mean, if you need one, yeah.
Yeah. I don't like these. Excuse my language. These faggots with driving these big ass trucks, and they don't use the truck for anything but to be loud, annoying, and
they live in a suburb on a quarter-acre of land.
Yeah,
their next door neighbor is like 200 feet away, if that.
And they're mostly white dudes for Harris.
Yeah, and they have these big ass trucks, with those testicles hanging off the tow hitch.
Oh yeah,
seen that? Yeah. I've seen that, and I really just want to kick them in the balls, just for that.
They're compensating, right? They don't have any nuts.
Probably.
They all got chopped off. When they were sitting in the chair watching their wife get railed by her African American boyfriend.
They got these big ass trucks, and
they're all just dick extensions.
Huh?
That's all they are. All these big trucks, all these fast cars, all these expensive cars. They are the blokes are compensating. They're just glorified dick extensions.
Let me tell you. I tell you, it's the best. These big trucks, they are the best, and I want every American to own a big truck. So with my tariffs on China will pay for it. You will all have a big truck with testicles. I'm losing it.
When you
it's
put
already
your
bad, but I'm already losing
rims, and then you put it up on some stupid tires on the stupid rims, and then you go put in like 6, 12, 18, 24-inch fucking ridiculous fucking lifts on it. You can't even go fishing in that truck.
No.
Seriously,
you can't crawl into it.
If you have like a cooler that's like over a 45 quart cooler, and you want to toss that motherfucker up there in the truck loaded with beer and ice and everything, and that tailgate is up at face level or higher,
You ain't getting it.
Yep.
Yeah.
you ain't getting that up there.
Especially if you're a white dude for Harris. I don't even know why you have a truck. Why'd you even do it, man? I mean, come on. Trucks are for men, real men.
I won't eat all the clouds.
She's eating my clouds.
Fishing, deer hunting, electrical work. You know, the works.
You can't do anything in those big ass trucks.
No,
Nothing.
you really can't. So who posted this this meme of truth right here?
Miss Gem was another one from MCAT Barbie.
And Cat Barbie based.
She was
If you do not follow Cat Barbie, which is this is like her like fourth account, I guess, something like that. Go do so like right now.
She has a habit of getting permabanned.
Well, I think one of the accounts she left on her own, but every other account's been permabanned.
Who the hell is this? I like
Right
trucks.
now is the account that she left on her own, and she came back to it after her last permaban.
Yeah.
Who the hell is this? And I like trucks.
And I like trucks.
I got 2 of them.
Yeah, but you actually use the trucks for something. We're talking about suburban retards that don't use them. They just have them.
Dude, where I live, we don't have garbage pickup. So I just have to take the truck, or I just have to take like the garbage bags, and then I have to put them inside my farm truck, inside the cabin, you know, so the raccoons don't get into them. And then, you know, every week or so, I've got like, you know, 5, 6, 7 bags, whatever, and I have to drive them down to the dump and, you know, load them into the dumpster myself.
Yeah.
There you go. I actually do use my trucks.
Exactly.
Life in Tennessee.
That is.
Yep.
That's life in Tennessee. Or as young Buck would say, Tennessee. KSP Tennessee. We won't use that other word.
Big smoke.
I'm not Justin Trudeau.
I'm sorry. I'm just reading these truth things. Like truth comes from authority. I just find 2 and 3 absolutely hilarious because I have no memory at all. To remember and repeat, no. Accurate memory, no.
Who's in control of the camera? Can we go to just us instead of Cassie's thing?
I might be able to do that.
No.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Ah, look at that. We're all big, even though you're on my phone. And I can't see you. You look like a blur. But hey, what's up, Katie?
Hi. I'll be going
Hi.
soon.
Y'all are high.
I'm just getting ready for Comic-Con.
That's going to be a fun trip.
Yeah. That'll be a fun trip away from all the nonsense.
Oh, God, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely. I really can't wait. Star Trek, Torchwood. Loving it.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Andrew?
And also, Voldemort's going to be there as well, but I'm not meeting him. I've got no plans on meeting him.
Somebody
hold up. Rick Scott's going to be there?
No, the real Voldemort.
Okay, so is Gollum going to be there? Maybe.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, so Gary Gensler's not there either, Andrew.
No,
Andrew, you've been quiet.
Unfortunately not, darling.
Andrew, you take over for right now. What you got anything to add?
Andrew's worried that I'll do another aura reading on him again.
Probably. Actually, let's do that. What's Andrew's aura reading? Live.
No.
Stop intruding.
No, not today.
Was it bad last time?
It was pretty
No,
bad.
not today.
No, it was good. It was pretty good.
I
He
don't
has
have
some
time
spots.
to do an aura reading.
So
Next time.
any more silly Twitter election comments there, Cassie?
I'm good on that for now. It's getting late. There was so
I
much.
actually saw something on Twitter. I actually scrolled through the other day. No, not the other. When was it? I think it was yesterday. I'm sorry, but because of my insomnia, time has no meaning for me. But I came across this post that somebody had shared, and they said that Trump being elected is the best thing that's ever happened to this world. And I'm just like,
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
and I just sat looking at this comment for about 10 minutes. I was looking away from my phone and looking back, and I'm like, no, it really does say that. And I'm just like, have you been hit on the head by a coconut anytime recently to think that? You know?
Every once in a while, every one of us just has a retarded moment. Maybe that person was just having their retarded moment of the day, and they posted some retarded shit like that.
Yeah,
maybe they're just retarded.
Maybe they were having a bad trip. I don't know.
Yeah, well, whatever. It's going to be an interesting 4 years.
Oh, Chris.
The world.
Hide that.
I'm gonna do what I did for the last 4 years. Try to get a piece of land where I can disappear into the wilderness.
Yeah. That's.
I'll be in the back of the woods with sheep.
Yeah, good luck with that. But yeah.
I like that idea.
If you're looking for cheap, you ain't gonna be living around Nashville. I'll tell you that.
Oh no,
it's just,
no.
Yeah, it's
zero intention of living around Nashville.
You know what? What's that? There's a protected sheep here. Okay, so I just recently got into sheep, specifically because I'm into lamb steaks now.
She realized, look, the entire time we've been together, I mean, I'll eat steaks, but every once in a while I'll eat like a sheep shoulder or lamb shoulder steak or something like that. And just recently, I got 2 of them, and I made the extra one. I usually get one for me, and then I'll have one for me tomorrow. Well, I got one for me, and she wanted one, so I made one for her. And she realized that little lamb chop is
fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I called my brother out.
No.
I said, Matt, I don't think I've ever been like, oh, I really want to raise this animal specifically to eat its young.
Oh my God. Have you ever had deer meat?
Yes, I like deer. It's a little gamey. I don't like goat because it's too gamey.
Lamb just hits different, okay?
Oh, lamb hits way different.
Deer meat. If you cook deer meat correctly, man, that is some of the best shit.
Is.
Yep. And if you fuck up lamb, it's still gonna be better than deer, in my opinion. I love deer meat, but lamb is like next level. And
it's got like a
Parmesan. Oh, there you go. And you can make a sandwich.
It's called dark meat. That's basically what it is. That's what makes it so good. So good.
Better for you than cow. It's got more protein, more iron, more magnesium. I think it's a higher fat to meat ratio, but that's what I want anyway. So it's like,
and that's good for your brain.
And it's good for your brain. It's got a higher omega-3 count because it has a higher fat count.
We're not doctors.
No, I'm just a nerd.
Don't take our advice like for dietary advice.
No, just go look it on.
Well, actually,
you should try lamb.
Actually, you know what? Take our advice because the doctors are fucking stupid now.
I know.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm gonna have to go because my taxi will be here soon. But I love you all lots, and I will speak to you soon.
Bye, Katie.
Hey, love you
enjoy
too.
yourself, Katie, and thank you for stopping by. So,
Have fun at the Comic-Con
Yeah.
and be safe.
I'm sure
Have
I will.
lots
I'll
of
speak to
fun.
you all later. Mwah.
See ya. Love you.
Well, we've gone on a little too long in comparison, Andrew. Should we wrap it up with a
I
game?
suppose so. It's been a good episode.
A game. A game of called I don't know. Let's what's everybody's plan in case Trump is what the left truly thinks he is.
Argentina.
I'm planning on leaving. It doesn't matter, Republican or Democrat. I'm working to get out.
Actually,
Amen to that.
I don't want to leave because I don't want to be a victim to American foreign policy.
Yeah, but the America's dying.
Yeah. But for
The
real,
current
though,
iteration of America is dying.
What about you,
We're
Chris?
recreating the fundamental need.
I hurt my anxiety part.
For real.
Chris is just his plan is to stare gently into the camera.
What's
And
my plan?
consistent-
What's
Yeah.
the question?
What's your plan if the left is right about Trump?
Be more specific about the question.
Well, they call him a fascist. They call him a Nazi. They call him he's going to be a dictator on day one. He's going to round up everybody and deport him. He's going to take away everybody's reproductive rights, including yours, as a man who can get pregnant, according to Apple. Do you want that, Chris? Do you want to be forced to not be able to have an abortion to your man pregnancy?
I voted for Snoop Dogg. And I'll tell you right now, dude, I live in a travel trailer. It's not much, but it's more than enough. And I've got over $350,000 cash money in the bank. So
I wouldn't say that, man. Now they're gonna come to your house.
On live.
No, ain't nobody coming to my house, bitch. I tell you that right now.
See, there you go, everybody. This is why you have a Second Amendment right.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, and they'll have to get past the wildlife before they get to my house. Cassie and Katie, I know Cassie. He's seen an aerial view of where I live, and you can see I literally live in the middle of the woods.
For now, but the city is coming to you.
Whatever.
Real quick. Fuck. Real.
Ain't nobody coming here unless I know
I don't
them.
know, man. I don't know when Rutherford County and Williamson County and Coffee County and all them counties start packing in, they're gonna move. They're gonna start coming in, surrounding you.
Look, all I gotta say,
better not.
A large plot of acreage, about an hour to an hour and a half southwest of any major nuclear target, and you should be all right.
That's about it. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, well, Nashville's not a nuclear target.
I don't know. About
Every
that.
major city is a nuclear target.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a major-ish city. It's not big. It's not huge. I don't know if I would classify it as a major city. Is it classified as a major city? Because
it's a major city, and it's and it's just growing.
It's growing bigger.
It's just I don't think it's gonna stop because they got the land.
Oh, probably not.
Yeah. So.
I mean, even out here where I live,
where
it's
projects and stuff.
Oh yeah, but no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, Andrew, as we wrap up, you got anything to say? Any current concerns, questions, responses, rebuttals? Some fuck you, fuck the system, fuck the retards. Anything to say?
Check us out on Check us out on World Blockchain Roundtable on Thursday mornings. 11 o'clock Eastern. It's a
That's right,
program.
11 o'clock Eastern. 11 o'clock Eastern. That's 10 o'clock Central. And so on and so forth. So every Thursday at 11 a.m., we're Blockchain Roundtable, hosted by the great Joe Rotes, the engineer and the great architect of Dragon Chain Network. Has a roundtable, and we discuss anything and everything from crypto and the blockchain to politics with some memes. So it's a two-hour segment, and the last hour, if you don't want to listen to questions answered, is just memes and current events and jokes and shit talking.
And shit talking.
Yeah. So, but anything else down there in my corner to my what is my right? Got anything to plug out there, Cassie? I think we plugged it a lot.
I want to plug Click Tight. You should go check out Click Tight on Apple Music and Spotify and YouTube and iHeartRadio and all the other fucktarded places that you can listen to music these days. It's there. Go check them out.
And while you're at
Cassie, is it up on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's everywhere.
Okay. Because if it's on
everywhere.
If it's on YouTube, I can stream it and listen to it in my car.
It's on TikTok and Meta and all of them.
Okay,
YouTube.
cool.
So that's Click Tight.
CLIC.
Spell that out.
CLICTYT.
Yeah, spelled like And for all you people out there with a short, tiny attention span, go check it out on TikTok.
Good stuff.
Or as Sean from Buzz in Reality likes to call it, Tic Tac.
Tic Tac.
So go check it out on that Tic Tac. So, and while you're at it, like, share, repost this, get the message out, and I don't know, man.
Thanks for watching.
Let's just spread this thing. Yeah. So that's Andrew Joseph. Thank you again, Cassie and Becca. Thank you again, Chris. Fuck the system. He caught it. See, Andrew wouldn't have caught that. And let's ride this one out, because this is going to be one funny ride, or we're all going to probably be pink mist pretty soon. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. So, but I am the legacy of Jennifer and Kaiser, Andrew Joseph, Zachary Kaiser. This is the Legacy Ride. Thank you for watching. And fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Kamala Harris. Fuck everybody. Enjoy the video on the outro. And if you really want to, really want to help Andrew get his baldness covered up, there's some QR codes and some funny wrestling characters. Scan those QR codes. Pay us in crypto, because fuck the dollar. Peace.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Steve Roosevelt. I'd like to welcome you to WCW Nitro.
You know, brother, you think you got what it takes to beat Hollywood Hogan once you climb in the ring and try out the largest arms in the world. Holy style.
You want to wrestle an inch more Ric Flair, you gotta be able to walk that out and style and profile. Woo! You really think you're ready for the spin? You really think you're ready for the Scorpion Deathlock? You think you're ready for a fatal encounter?
This is why they call me the total package. Do you have a pain threshold to withstand the butcher rack? Let's find out.
Hallo, hier ist Alex Wright. Wenn ihr High-Flying Wrestling Action wollt, Spinning Sidekick, Top Turnbuckle Dropkick, dann nehmt mich. Der Sieg ist euch sicher. Versprecht euch.
Oh yeah! Watch the flying elbow drop off the top rope. Not only beat people 1, 2, 3, but I hurt him real bad.
It only takes one of 1,000 holds. I think you're man enough for the challenge. You better be ready to wrestle, because you know, when you're getting in the ring with Eddie Guerrero, it's going to be high-flying and exciting.
Hey, anytime you feel froggy, man, I'll slap on the buzz killer, rip your shoulder right out of socket, Wolfpack style! Hey, funky boy. Like there's a choice here? Good God! Pick the man with the plan. Pick deep.
Hey, all you suckers out there, you wanna play the game? You wanna play with the big boy? Put your feet on the button, cause when you go down 110th Street, it's gonna be on like neck bone, sucker. This is Booker T from Harlem Heat, hardcore OG brother from 110th Street. If any of you punks got the guts to step up to the plate, push the button.
Yo, Chico, you selected Scott Hall. Get ready for a wild ride on the outside.
Hey there! How'd you like to get power pop? Come on, take me. I'm begging you, take me.
You think you got the courage to step in the ring? I think you're gonna wind up in a snap neck with a choke slam. Technical wrestler, high flyer, brawler. It don't matter what you consider yourself to be. When you're in the ring with the crippler, you're a loser.